Hello everybody, LVFR guys, and welcome to the video. Today we're going to be taking the LVFR A319 and we're running on the Bear Fair today. And we are going to be going from Atlanta over to Baltimore. So let's go ahead and get up into the flight deck and see what we can get into today. Alrighty, so let's go over our flight plan here. First things first is we're going to be going over to Ronnie, then we go over to Igby, then we go over to Jack, then we go over to Shut, then we go to Biffout, then we go to Killen, then we go to Glover, then we go to LeMay, then we go to Stucky, then we go to Pete, then we go to Thump, then we go to MRB, then we go to Runny. Emmy, we do have a disco there I will get rid of. Then we go to Column, then we go to Jeans, and then after that we take ILS 10 over into Baltimore, Washington. Alrighty, APU is now started. We can go ahead and turn on that, get our APU bleed on, get our get off external power and stuff. We'll go ahead and disconnect the jet bridge now. And then after that, what we will do is, because of the fact that the Latin VFR likes to do some weird stuff, we're gonna go ahead and do the Latin VFR way. And then we'll go ahead and call the tug. We're going to go ahead and ignore that. And then let's go ahead and get our pushback started.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see who was paying attention. Go ahead and point to where that oxygen mask is going to come from. That's awesome. 3 of you are going to get oxygen. That's great. That's perfect. The rest of you, when you're done screaming, okay, I need you to let go of your neighbor and grab that mask. You're going to place it over your nose and mouth. You're going to look at each other and you're going to say, Aflac. No, you're going to breathe normally. Normal breathing in an emergency. Who writes this stuff? You're going to breathe as normally as you possibly can. They want you to assist yourself first and then a child traveling with you. Ladies, listen to me. A child traveling with you. They come in many different shapes and sizes. Do you hear me? If you have more than one of these child traveling with you, assess your situation. Who's it going to be? Well, you can't help everybody, so y'all are going to have to decide. I mean, pick your favorite. You know you've got one. You probably don't want to tell them. But children, if you did not do your homework last week, I don't think you're going to get a mask. It's not a good thing. All right, we do not anticipate this flight turn into a cruise, folks. If we did, I wouldn't have worn this. I would have worn a bathing suit. All right, but if it happens, where's the life vest? Right there. Underneath the seat in front of you. Right. So whoever didn't get that mask, just give them a life vest. Maybe they'll be okay. All right, you cannot smoke on board, but don't worry. If y'all need to smoke, step out on the wing. If you can light it, we'll let you smoke it. We're very accommodating here in Spirit. Very accommodating. Just step right outside. The rest of you are going to get something for free, so you didn't think this was going to happen. The minute they step out, in-flight movie, Gone with the Wind. Just watch them step on out there. Okay, flight attendant call button, this little blue button right here, you push it, it goes ding, and normally one of us would show up. Yeah, no. Look at the time. Don't touch that button. You do not need me at this time. Y'all need to just go night-night termite, and when we land in Vegas, I will let you know. I will not let you miss it. 2 hours and 50 minutes.
Alrighty, so we got 2 good engine starts. Now we'll go ahead and actually set that parking brake, and let's go ahead and go into that right there. I'm going to turn down the volume just a little bit. And then after that, what we're going to do is we're going to go AP bleed, and we'll go APU master off, and then let's go ahead and get our flaps set for takeoff.
It's almost 3 hours. Go to sleep. If you push this button, y'all don't get confused. You're on Spirit. Whatever hand you use to push that button, you better have a credit card in the other hand.
Alrighty, flaps are set for takeoff. Let's go ahead and get our lights on, get everything right there on. Forgot to turn on the fastest seatbelt sign, should have probably done that earlier. Let's go ahead and get our predicted wind shear on. Let's go ahead and arm up those speed brakes. Let's go ahead and auto brakes to max. We gotta actually get rid of the tug, because or else the tug will do some weird stuff. We're just gonna make sure that that nose wheel steering gets back. Okay, now that the nose wheel steering is good, let's go ahead and go TO config real quick. We're gonna click on TO config. TO config test is normal. And we're going to go ahead and taxi out to the runway, which our runway is going to be a 08 right.
Don't get confused. All right, now you can't break anything on this plane, okay? They told you don't break anything. Don't disable anything. Let's face it. If you could pay for something you broke on this baby, y'all be flying Delta first class. You wouldn't be here. So don't break anything. All right, no, seriously, folks. We will serve you up until we are on final descent into Vegas. So party up, have a great time, do whatever you need to do. I will leave the lights off for those of you who don't want to party and want to try to go to sleep if you're on a Vegas flight. Good luck with that. Oh my Lord. And we do, folks. We apologize for the delay. We're happy to see you here. Welcome aboard. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Next show is tomorrow.
Alrighty, so we are at 08 right now. Let's go ahead and get our landing lights on and get that over to that. We'll go ahead and get our wing light on. I'm going to go ahead and turn the brightness up on the overhead just a little bit. And let's go ahead and get our TCAS set for takeoff. Flight attendants, seats for takeoff. Alright, let's do it. Alrighty, and here we go. Take off. Man, flex us and runway. V1, rotate. Positive right. Gears coming up. I just had to get the, what's it called, because And autopilot on. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get our speed brakes disarmed and stuff like that. And our first milestone is going to be 10,000 feet. Alrighty, so we have passed 10,000 feet. Let's go ahead and get those lights off now. We'll go ahead and turn those off as well. Get the wing light off. And our next milestone is going to be 18,000 feet. Alrighty, so we have passed our transition altitude of 18,000 feet. Let's go ahead and set that standard. Make sure it's set on both sides, which it is now. I guess we'll go ahead and here in a bit we'll go ahead and turn off the fasten seatbelt signs. I'm not gonna really worry about that right now. We're just on our turn right now, so we'll go ahead and turn off the fasten seatbelt signs at cruise, but our next milestone is going to be flight level 350 at our cruising altitude. Alrighty, so I decided, let's go ahead and turn off the fasten seatbelt signs right now. We're almost close to our cruise, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And we'll just let them, as this is Spirit, we're going to let them completely brawl in the back. Now, I am not responsible for any injuries that occur whenever this happens. Alrighty, so we are at our cruising altitude. We get about 348 nautical miles, 346 correction, nautical miles until our top of descent. So right now we're just going to casually just be in cruise and have a great time and relax. Alrighty, so about 108, well, 106 now from top of descent. So we'll go ahead and get everything set up in our performance area. So let me real quick get my get my perf data, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, so I got the perf data now, and it looks like winds are 270 at 1 knot, so I'll go ahead and put that into there. Looks like our temperature is going to be 27, and our altimeter is going to be 3016. So we'll go ahead and put that into there, and let's go ahead and we will grab our what's it called? Our minimums for the runway. And looks like from the chart, we're going to be going a barrel of 343. So put 343 into the barrel slot, and stuff like that. So that's that, and that'll be it until our next milestone. We'll be reaching our top of descent. Alrighty, so we are on the descent now into Baltimore. I'm not going to go ahead and turn on the seatbelt signs just yet, but we are going to be getting there. So our next milestone will be at 18,000 for our transition. Alrighty, we're coming up on transition altitude. Let's go ahead and set this real quick and then push our little button here. Alright, so it's 3017 set and cross-checked. Our next milestone is going to be at 10,000 feet. First thing though, let's go and turn on that fasten seatbelt sign so that way we can get people seated. Alrighty, we are passing about 10,000 feet now. We are decelling, and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go and get the landing lights on, and we'll see you guys at final approach. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and do VOR lock now, just so that way we are ready to go, and we should be getting up on the localizer here shortly. Alrighty, we are on final approach now, so for this, I'm just going to keep everything going. We'll go speed check flaps down now. I mean, not flaps, gear down, sorry. Gear down. Pretty windy on the approach, going to say that much, and everything like that. Alrighty, let's go ahead and arm APP and second autopilot. We got Cat 3 single and Cat 3 dual auto land, and then we're going to go our flaps full. Alright, here we go. Thousand feet, stable, missed approach altitude has been set. Alright, my aircraft.
Above.
100 above. Power lines, gotta be careful of those.
Minimum.
Continue.
Retard. 10. 5.
Reverse green. And decel. Manual braking, auto brakes off. And spoilers and reverser stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Baltimore. Alrighty, so we are at the gate now. Let's get the parking brakes set, and we'll go ahead and undo the fastest seatbelt sign and turn off that. We'll go ahead and go. We'll do this real quick. I know I need to. We're not really going to worry about that. Let's go ahead and go into services. Let's go ahead and go into JetBridge. Have the JetBridge come out and everything like that. And we are good and dandy. Again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Baltimore. Alrighty, well that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys again for watching. I do appreciate you guys. If you have not already, make sure that you subscribe for more content. Also, punch that notification bell. As well as make sure you drop a big fat like on this video if you enjoyed it and everything like that. Hope to see you guys again soon. And stay awesome, my army. I'll see you guys later.